kids with unruly haircuts, taking what comfort we can in the fact that every empire's days are numbered, man. But I don't think that I can count that high. I should have paid better attention in school or something, 'cause I feel like there's something that I don't know, and if I could just jam it into my skull, I could stand to live somehow. But I don't know. And the fact is, I'm 2.7 decades in to a growing ambivalence. I can count on no hands how many fucks I'm given. Or is it a million? Are God and void equivalents? Are we making total destroy or just making a living? And I know that Rome wasn't burnt in a day, but it couldn't have been more than a week. And I know that the children of barbarians become the new tax collectors and priests. So I don't know. I suppose we've been rolling since the world was round and time makes dust of what we can't tear down. And I suppose dead bodies make soil of the ground. But what about what we do now? I'm growing old in rooms full of kids with unruly haircuts, taking what comfort we can in the fact that every empire's days are numbered, man. But I don't think I can count that high. We're up all night dreaming. We aren't alive as long as there's a prison guard still breathing. So we're up all night scheming. We don't get tired, we get even. I can't sleep anyway. Wolves haunt my living room. They keep me up all night, howling at the moon. And I'd still be on the outside of the world we dream of building. But that could never change. don't get tired, we get even. I don't work for justice if it did exist. I wouldn't be walking down the street to where you live. My house is chaos and all of my money's gone, but I've never been the type to grab something and hold on. I don't work for justice, I don't give a shit. I'm just trying to walk on down the street to where I live. My life is chaos and all of my friends are gone, but I've never been the type to keep in touch with anyone. I've spent my life drifting to things that fall apart. As soon as it gets hard, we live without leaders, but now there's nobody to steer. Captains go down with the ship, my friend, but there's no captains here. There's no petition we can sign to end poverty, or to make no word with teeth. I know there's not enough windows on this planet to break us free, but maybe one will be just enough for some dignity. captains then.
What's up? Oh, you know what? Give me 1 sec. Wardrobe change. No, I'm not feeling rested. But that is neither here nor there. Let's see. Where's my panel? There's my panel. Cool. Let that go. This finish yet? No, it is not. Oh, that's not going to be finished tonight even. So let me just delete this. Kill it. All right. Yes. Fridays are the Breen shirt. All right. If you're interested in seeing what is on the list at present, feel free to check Bad Movie Night channel. It will be there in... it will be gone in absolutely a second because that isn't what I meant to paste. There you go. It's in there now. So, yeah. Today is my workout day off because tonight is Bad Movie. Let's go through what Kai said last night. Today is my day off from working out because tonight is Bad Movie Night, and since we'd be doing movies and getting stoned for the rest of the night, I couldn't fit a proper workout in before or after stream. So I figured Fridays would just be my day off from working out from now on. So this is my rest day from that. Of course, what does that mean? It means Kai only did a core workout today. Resting my forearms, which my left forearm is a little janky. I think from playing video games last night. Project Zomboid. Yeah. No, I didn't, Cassidy. No, I didn't. Fucking check the VOD. Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead. I explicitly talked about how I can't get a proper workout in because we'd be watching movies, so it would just be my day off from working out. Hello, Caleb. But either way, check the Bad Movie Night section. There's the list of movies that are currently in the queue. Figure it out for yourselves, or, you know, I end up making administrative decisions. But I gotta tell you, Twin Dragon Encounter and Order of the Black Eagle, I think, were standing out to me. I think those are a couple of Caboose's picks, actually. Yeah, Abraham Lincoln, Vampire Hunter's on there as well. Yeah, whether that doesn't fucking do the job. Okay, it's at 7. Copy address. No, I have not. I've taken a nap during the second one, though. Why is this waiting? What the I'm gonna fucking... Give me 1 sec. Oh, I'm gonna have a fucking word with something awful's mods. Awful everything's mods. Oh, these fucking punk bitches wussed out. Oh, you cheap fucking cowardly punk bitches. Some people posted photos from the book burning in Tennessee up to awful everything, and the mods pulled it for moderator approval. Fucking A. I'm gonna fucking, dude, I'm gonna have words, and yeah, we're gonna have words. What the fuck are you idiots doing? If that doesn't fit your stupid subreddit, then what's the point of your stupid fucking subreddit? No, it was just straight up a series of documented photos from the rally. Oh, I'm gonna track those motherfuckers down. Eh. You punk bitches. You fucking cowards. I think I know why they pulled it too. All right. Yep. A bunch of fucking cowardly fucking punk bitches. There we go. Watch it. All right. Wait, just so I know who to shout out. Banned Books. Banned Books will fucking, all right. Shout out to the fucking Banned Books team who yeah, go fuck yourself.
Don't breathe that mess back into you. All right, let that stuff burn. Let it go. But we're gonna start this up. We got all kind of Masonic stuff. We got devilish stuff. We got every bit of kind of witchcraft, spell books, everything you can imagine. And this thing is full. So we got clothes, a lot of things. So if you need to get rid of it, as much as you can get, just start throwing it in there. 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 Burn it. Burn it. Burn it.
Harry Potter, Twilight. Yeah, they're burning clothes too. Knows there were 16,000 people watching this. All I can say is that people this dumb, my only hope is that those pallets were treated. Everybody else just shut the fuck up. Don't follow my lead. Don't put it in chat. Fucking, I just hope those pallets were treated. Oh, we got the hands going? Yeah, we got the hands going. It's my favorite part of the Christians. It's my favorite part of the fucking Christians.
Mom, let me throw some.
Mom, let me throw some.
Give it all back to hell where it belongs. Hallelujah. There you go.
Just burning plastic too while we're at it.
Happy True, how you doing there? There you go.
Rumble, they can't because this is a toxic fire. You can't cook in this fire. This is poisonous. This fire is poisonous. I sure hope they don't get too close and breathe in deeply, repeatedly. Just huff it all in.
Thank you.
1776 forever free.
Oh.
Our founders literally would have shot him in the face. I am not advocating violence. All I am saying is if the people who he is talking about with that 1776 forever free encountered him, they would probably, one, try to toss a Bible onto that fire, but two, Thomas Jefferson especially, very much a lover of books and of the occult and of the obscure, would have a conniption at the concept of that fire. And Washington probably would have shot him. Just saying.
Yep. Can we help you? Good. Get the chunker.
What the?
Girl. Good.
It's a clock.
Can we get the rest of it?
She just threw a clock in.
Need help?
I got it.
Oh yeah, most of them were. I mean, Cupcake. Most of the founders were Masons, or not most, but a significant chunk of the founders were Masons. And so, like, you notice he said Masonic at the top. Like, yeah, no, most of the, like, bunch of the founders were Masons. Like, they, yeah. And they were having feed issues at that point. All right, fine. Yeah, Kat, the Christians are burning things that they perceive to be witchcraft and satanic in Tennessee now. Which included a clock, by the way. Some dumb cunt walked up and threw a clock in the fire. I think it was nonsense. So, yeah, all the while wearing a shirt that said 1776 forever free. Oh, I wish I could speak my mind on those people. Cassie, I don't think, I think a lot of it was like thrift shop. Tennessee book burners, call the show. Dude, I honestly, hey, Ask, I fucking went off on a bunch of Texans last night. We had like 3 or 4 Texans stop by last night, and I went off on them. Like, literally, like, smacking myself and calling them fucking retards and shit like that. I was like, dude, you people are fucking retarded. You're like literally freezing to death because you're too stupid to fix your fucking power grid, but meanwhile you're down there burning books. Like, what the fuck? You guys spent the last 8 months to 12 months fucking banning books instead of fixing your fucking power grid. Now you're freezing to death. You know what? You get what you deserve. Fucking fuck you. Fuck the lot of you. Fucking dumbass fucking Bible thumping morons. Jesus goddamn Christ. Yeah, Rev, I mean, it's better than fucking hallelujah or some bullshit like that. Dude, nonsense. You know what? Fucking yeah. Somebody give me a title. Somebody give me a title. I want to bait the book burners. Book burners, Jesus freaks, and other morons. Come on in. Oh, I can't use morons? Wait, is it morons? It was morons. I can use idiots, though. Can't use morons, but I can use idiots. I like that. CRT is God's gift. It's the same word. Retard, moron, and idiot is the same thing. You know that, right? Like they're prior medical classifications for what was seen as a subnormal IQ. They're all the same thing. They're not the same classification, but they are all the same category of word. So I can't have moron now, and I can't have retard, but I can have idiot. Jesus Christ. Caboose, yeah, it really is. Oh, fucking A. Oh no, Mr. Sir, I want the book burners. I want them to come in. Dude, I will legitimately talk to a book burner on air. If we can get a real fucking book burning, if I could get a real fucking book burner, I will fucking talk to them. I want to talk to one of these morons. Yeah, cat, ash or carbon. Burn some weed. Or burn some plant product. Just don't suck it through. Pack it fairly tight. Don't suck it through. Pack it fairly tight so it actually becomes, and then there you go. You got like a carbon pre-filter. Yeah, I desperately want to talk to one of these people. These people are fucking idiots. Yeah, basically. No, you can't. Hey, Puka, we're trying to bait out the fucking idiot book burners, book banners, CRT freak out, like alt-right morons. I love that you guys still remember him. I don't even remember who that guy was, but I remember the quote. Old Booth was a goddamn liberal. You know that. He was a Hollywood guy. Speaking of, everybody see the Minnesota thing? Everybody see the Minnesota thing? Fucking
newly released.
Oh, shut up. Nobody cares about you. I want the footage itself. Oh, I can't show the footage. I can't show the footage. Fucking, the Minnesota one, Amir Locke. No, I don't support book burning. I'm trying to fucking bait these idiots out so I can make fun of them. You burn a book, frankly, I can't tell you what I would want to do to you. Yeah, you see the Amir Locke stuff? Fucking, no-knock warrant, not the target of the warrant, has every right to own a firearm and conceal it, and they fucking kick it in the wrong door for the wrong guy, and they fucking put him down like a goddamn, like a goddamn rabid dog, and then they touted it as some sort of accomplishment. Ugh, God. Look, if you can't bring that level of nuance into your world, then you're a fucking idiot and you don't belong here. Keep on moving. We don't deal with that level of stupid. Yeah, pig's doing pig shit. Pig is a pig is a pig is a pig. Fuck it. No, Karina, no. Again, no. There's a reason we don't burn Mein Kampf either. Right? I'm sorry, Mein Kampf is not like a lesser evil than some turf writing. Right? Nice cat. There's a reason we don't burn books that we disagree with. And if you can't wrap your head around this concept, then I'm sorry, I can't help you. Right? Like, just because you don't agree with the content of a book doesn't mean to burn it. Even if it is the most horrific shit on the face of the planet, it is to be studied. It is to be used as an example of what's wrong. Yeah, you don't fucking censor. Again, I don't give a shit about furry erotica. Hashtag rights for books. How many people on the actual left do you talk to? And when I say left, I mean not Democrats. How many people on the actual left? How many anarchists have you ever talked to? How many actual, like, socialists, like actual socialists have you ever talked to? Because cancel culture is mostly born of the right. You know that, right? You know cancel culture is born of the right. You know that. Witch trials, satanic panic, MPAA stickers, fucking, like, all this shit. It's all born of, like, Christian moralizing and evangelizing. Like, what? The Holocaust? Yeah, I mean, the fucking Holocaust. Press X to doubt. Censorship of what? I'll listen to the Dixie Chicks. Nonsense. We're old. Book burning is the OG cancel culture. It is. It is. The church has been censoring since time immemorial. Like, the majority of censorship that has ever been done on this planet has been done by conservatives and social conservatives, and usually churches. It's usually a church, a mosque, a cathedral, a fucking that sort of thing. Like, that's where the majority of the censorship has come from in the history of mankind. Like, anybody who doesn't acknowledge this apparently hasn't been studying the history of humanity. Well, then you have shit friends. Get new friends. You're a poor judge of character, and you should get better friends. There. And your friends are shit. There. Also, I'm an anarchist. Fuck communists. What's up, Rogue? Oh, 13 fucking months. Jesus goddamn Christ. Thanks, Rogue. Yeah, oh yeah, the church didn't even want to fucking print the Bible because then the commoners might be able to read the Bible. Yeah. No, it's not if you mention Hitler. We've got a whole contingent of Germans in the community, you punk bitch. Fucking get your facts straight or get the fuck stepping. It isn't if you mention Hitler you go straight to jail, you lying piece of garbage. Holy fuck. Okay, 1, you don't have communist friends. 2, you don't live in Germany. 3, you're a bad faith actor. I don't believe another word that falls out of your fucking mouth because nobody. That's not how it works. If you mention Hitler, you go straight to jail. Oh, Jesus goddamn Christ. I'm not an American who's never left America. I'm not an American who's never spoke to anybody outside of America. You dumb fuck. Try again. Oh, look! A German in chat! Who would have guessed? Hey, honey vinegar. Oh yeah, weather goalposts. Fucking, should we offer him some fucking KT tape so he can tape his ankles next time he pivots? I don't want him to fucking blow an ankle out. Dude, homie, what is it about the fucking idiot right-wingers not sending their best? Right? Like, are all of you, like, just poorly educated dumb fucks who have never cracked a book and have never talked to anybody outside their own county? Oh, that's right. Most of you haven't actually ever had sexual interactions with anybody outside your own family, let alone your own county. So, you know, holy shit, man. Fucking try harder. This is their best. Or, Rand Paul, call the show. Fucking A. Oh, interesting. Fucking moron quotes some shit that has nothing to do with his original statement. If you even mention Hitler, you go straight to jail. Show me the part of the German legal code, which, by the way, can you tell me the word for the German legal code? It's got a name. Please explain to me where in that German legal code, if you mention Hitler, you go straight to jail. Because I would love to revisit your initial point. Oh, wait, your initial point has no grounding or basis in reality whatsoever, and all you're attempting to do is bad faith fucking talking points to derail and to undermine the conversation? Oh, that's right, it is. Oh, would have guessed. The fucking idiot who claims he has several communist friends who are all about the censorship. Meanwhile, there's literal book burnings going on by Christians in this country. Fucking take your Bible, shove it up your ass, and fuck off. God, you people are fucking dumb. How is it that the right-wingers are so terrible at everything? Hey, Fire. No, I never said that. Roll the tape back. I didn't even address that point. That was the entire point. But hey, it's not like I'm being recorded or anything, and so is chat. If they were better, they wouldn't be right-wingers. Right-wingers are only good at things Democrats help them do. Fire or Christian book burning. I know, right? Oh, and by the way, we've already shown that you can show a swastika for multiple reasons. There's multiple exemptions for it. You just can't show it as a swastika. You can't be out there going, Sig Heil, motherfucker, Hitler was the greatest. Woo, swastikas forever. Yeah, you're fucked. Yeah, you're fucked. But you want to use it as part of an art installation? Yeah, you're cool. You want to talk about history of the swastika and the Nazi movement? Yeah, you're good. Fucking, you want to actually use that as a piece of parody against neo-Nazis, much like yourself, probably. Then, by all means, you can use it. There's multiple legal exemptions for utilizing a swastika in display in Germany. Yes, and mockery. Don't forget mockery. Mockery is a legal exemption. But again, no nuance to the conversation for people like you. People like you don't understand the concept of nuance because concepts such as nuance and gray areas require detail and intelligence and further analysis, and analysis is complicated and scary. Requires big words, and you have to have actually looked at a book once or twice. Also, you have to understand how to cite your sources. Yes, goat, they are. Analysis has anal in it. Fucking, yeah, their binary framework of good and evil. So where in Kentucky are you from, idiot? Is idiot still here? I'm not even going to begin to try and pronounce that stupid fucking name. Hey, idiot, where in Kentucky are you from? Because that's right up. If honey vinegar is correct, and they've interacted with your dumb ass before, then yeah, where in Kentucky you from? Also, where is your sister mom also from Kentucky or like some other place in the Deep South? Sleep well, Glazy. I'm guessing Dummy ran away. Yeah, I'm going to go with Dummy ran away. Well, if that person was a truly manly, strong person, then they could take it. Oh, yep, they ran away. I mean,
Beta.
yeah, they can't take it. Dude, they're only good in groups. They're only good in groups. You got to get a fucking church full of these idiots for them to be effective. Because the only way, you notice that nobody ever fucking does this shit solo, right? Nobody ever fucking lynched a black dude solo. Nobody ever fucking lynched a gay dude solo, right? They're all a bunch of pussy ass bitches when it comes to one-on-one shit. When they get challenged by themselves, they puss the fuck out and run for the hills. It takes a group of them for them to actually man up and do something. Like, Glazy, I've taken them on one-on-one on the air before as well. They don't hold. They're a bunch of fucking cowards. Like, just straight up. You're forgetting about domestic violence. Oh, as long as the person is weaker than them, they tend to be okay sometimes. Yeah, the mob comes for the few. Of course they do. Fucking dude, it took like a town full of white people to fucking beat up a 14-year-old black kid. Was Emmett Till 14? How old was Emmett Till when they fucking lynched him? He may have been less than 14, I forget. Fucking took like a town of fucking white people to beat up one fucking 14-year-old black kid. Right? Fucking these people are the worst amongst us. They're cowards, they're punk bitches, and they deserve to be called out for their weakness. Fucking book burning, fucking gay bashing, black lynching, fucking history ignoring, racism absolving pieces of human garbage. Right? Like, fuck these punk bitches. Oh, yeah. Yep. Fucking. Honestly? The era of Nazi punks fuck off is quickly coming back, kids. We used to have an issue in certain groups of neo-Nazis and these fuckers raising their heads. I've read you an article on how we solved it before. There's only one solution. So listen to Jello and Nazi punks fuck off. Oh, we can't talk about that, Cassidy. Can't talk about that. Yes, I did fire. Yes, the fucking yeah, see, Sweden knows how to do it. Sweden knows how to do it. Theoretically, no, Glazy. I'm just gonna CYA anyway. Theoretically, no. Possibly, yes. But in an Glazy, like we're in Indiana, you can't even characterize Nazis as of having low moral character. And fire, yes. The January 6th insurrection is considered legitimate political discourse, but it was also Antifa and BLM, and we also shouldn't investigate it. So figure that shit out. Good luck. God bless. Yeah, Bobby, wish a motherfucker would. Hey, McDumpling! Congratulations, you have earned yourself an account report and ban just by immediately. Like, I mean, Jesus Christ. Let's see, in a chat message, let's fucking, what was it? We don't take applications, Glazy. It's as simple as, if I need a mod, I will recruit a mod. And then the other mods have a say on whether that person should be a mod or not. Actually, a lot of the ideas for mods come from the mods. So, it's usually the mod staff that figures it out. I usually just say we need a new mod. And then the mods figure out who might be appropriate. So... yes. Yeah, that is a general rule. If you ask to be mod, you're not going to be a mod. Like, that's... Rev, not it. I'm gonna rope Caboose one of these days, whether he likes it or not. As, it's because we don't want to ban it right away, Glazy. We want to document it. Yep. Fucking good old dead Kennedys. Yeah, there's stuff we do first. Jesus, that's weird, right? All right, let's see. I'm gonna reorder this. Oh, Jesus. With the fedora even. Good God. All right. So I put CRT as God's gift. Book burners, Jesus freaks, and other idiots, come on in. I'm going to remove the Jesus freaks because I like Jesus. Jesus is a good guy. There we go. You know what? Yeah, good call. You know what? I'm just gonna pull it entirely. Religious freaks. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna leave it the way it was. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it the way it is. Oh, I mean, the original story of Saint Nick is Checker Square. It's the original story of Saint Nick is an interesting story. Not the same dude. So let's see if we can't bait some of these idiots out and get a fucking list going. Did a bunch of shit. He also assassinated his political rival. I mean, it's religious / political, but religion is politics, and the church was the original form of governance when you really get down to it. So, yeah, the original dude, fucking, he kicked the shit out of and killed his political rival. Yeah, the story's fucked up. He was arguably a domestic terrorist as well. Depends on whose aisle of the story you stand on, whose side of the aisle of the story you stand on, but arguably he was also a domestic terrorist. Yeah, the story of Saint Nick is kind of insane. Yeah, he was an Orthodox Greek domestic terrorist for all intents and purposes, Saint Nicholas. I mean, arguably he could be Swede, but again, there's so many. It gets murky. You know that as well as I do. But yeah, his rival in the church, was spreading apostasy. He was spreading the idea that Christ was not of divine. He was sort of spreading the Jewish tradition that Christ was man, that he wasn't divine, and Saint Nicholas took offense at that, and saw this as a threat upon the church and the tenets of the church itself. And so he did some shit. Yeah. Oh god, we should show that. We should show that clip alone. You know what? I will show that clip alone. Hang on. Let me see if I can't find it. Okay. Hold on. Let's show the clip. What the fuck? That was weird. Alright, mute it. Can I get Firefox to play this natively so I don't have to work hard? Open it with Firefox. Nope, I cannot. Okay, give me a second. The dubstep drop on this is one of the baddest ass fucking things ever. Alright. Y'all want to do this? This is just fucking insane. Alright. Alright, let me set this up. So if I just go top screen, that'd be easier for me. Yeah, let's just do top screen. Alright.
Scepters and swinging incense everywhere, it'd be a mess. I had to show you rations. The real Santa Claus was a real bad dude.
This is great.
And when I say bad, I mean bad in the good way.
No, domestic terrorist.
So Christian, you want Christmas to be all about Jesus? You think you're fighting the good fight by scowling at decorations and scoffing at presents and mocking Christmas trees? Let me show you how a real defender of the faith does it. Now, if I tried to show you how this really happened, you'd see a lot of guys in robes, wearing tall hats, carrying scepters, and swinging incense everywhere. It'd be a mess.
Oh, just wait. We're gonna change up really quickly.
I want you
Don't
to
worry,
imagine this a little more Lord of the Ringsy.
Sir?
This is the best portion of this movie.
He's here, sir.
This movie's insane, but this segment is great.
Here, at the tavern.
I love the superhero treatment they gave him.
Grab my coat.
The official record says that at a critical moment during the council, Nicholas put the heretic Arius to shame, not only by word, but also by deed, smiting him on the cheek. Now, of course, not everyone at the council was happy with his less than jolly actions. In fact, they were so displeased they removed his title as bishop. But he was so loved by the people that they gave it back to him. In fact, he was even sainted. That's why we call him Saint Nicholas. Those were difficult and desperate times. Truth was on the line, and it was not the time for this pastor to go soft on truth or stay quiet for the sake of being politically correct. Nicholas was a hero who became legendary. And that legend became larger than life and reached mythic proportions.
There you
In
go.
France, he was called Père Noël.
That's the Christian reinterpretation of it, by the way. That is the sort that for those of you who don't know what movie we just watched, it's Saving Christmas by Kirk Cameron. That is honestly the best scene in the movie. Like straight up, yeah, dubstep drop on Santa Claus beating a dude to death. Straight up, fucking kicks the shit out of him, drags him out of the fucking meeting, and beats him to death outside the meeting hall. Yeah, like that on top of a fucking dubstep drop. It's an insane movie, but that is legitimately. It's a badass scene. But yeah, that's the history of St. Nicholas right there. Like, the dude was... yeah. Yeah. We should reenact Santa killing a guy every Christmas. It would be interesting. Dramatic reenactment, not actually kill a guy, for clarification. Yeah. So that's Saint Nick. So like this is one of those things. It's like, Santa, Jesus. No, Jesus was a much nicer guy than Santa Claus. Santa was insane. Santa put a dude down. I'm pretty sure Jesus never fucking murked someone. Like, I'm pretty sure Jesus wasn't out there, like, rolling deep. So, there you go. A little history for those those of you that wanted it. Yeah, except Jesus didn't kill anybody with the whip. He didn't beat anybody to death. He just chased him from the temple. The horsetail whip. Oh yeah. So you think I'm a dude? Jesus. So you think I'm a dude? I forgive you, Santa. Oh, I just cracked him too. I just fucking cracked him. Santa was a hitter. Yeah, it is it's an interesting story. It's an interesting portion of the story that doesn't get told that often. Let's just put it that way. Let's see. What else are these fucking idiots up to? Oh, Iceland's gonna end whaling in 2 years? 2 years. Iceland's ending whaling. Just FYI. Santa teaches you to ride out on your opponents. Jesus teaches you to puss out like a bitch. Oh, let's see. Yeah, fucking. We talked about the no knock. I mean, we should actually be thankful. We should be thankful for the Republicans declaring January 6th to be legitimate political discourse. Hear me out. If violently raiding the Capitol building of the statist infrastructure is legitimate political discourse, that opens up a whole lot of avenues for further political discourse. I see the expropriation of police stations on the table. If they thought like raiding the Capitol building was fair game, then yeah, I think the expropriation of courthouses and police stations and banks definitely. I mean, the banks is as the QAnoners and the Republicans and the GOP has been so happy to point out to us that the banks are in control and have taken over governance, then I see them as de facto governance as well. Therefore, I think expropriation of banks would be appropriate, would be political discourse, a valid political discourse as well in this case. And again, none of this is my opinion. All I'm saying is if the standard of valid political discourse is now attempting to violently overthrow the United States government at its seat of power, then that opens a lot of avenues for further valid political discourse. Yeah, Glazy, they fucking beat a dude to death. Like, people died during that. And not just fucking Ashley Babbitt or whoever the fuck got in the neck because she tried to climb through a hole that was being guarded by a dude with a gun. Genius move, by the way. Don't stop, pop. Like, I mean, Jesus Christ. Like, I mean, yeah, like, people died during that. So, hey, mans. Glazy, let me guess. You're going to make an argument that the officer died of a stroke, not of sustained injuries? Because I've already covered that postcranial trauma strokes are a thing. Oh, well then, congratulations. They beat a cop to death. They beat a cop to death. With an American flag, by the way, which is a certain level of, I mean, come on. That's a level of delicious irony. Yeah, like, I don't even remember that guy's fucking name, but, I mean, yeah. Yeah, it was Brian Sicknick was the one who took the injuries. There's a couple of others that are tenuous. Yeah, Sicknick, Rev. Fucking Brian Sicknick. And they try and throw the suicides in as well. Those, I'm sorry, they don't count. Yeah, I did, nonsense. I saw it on r/conspiracy. Oh yeah. The fucking the I choose to believe the no steppy snick flag lady got stampeded to death. Is there any evidence against that? Because that's the last I had heard that's how that happened. Yeah, like this is valid. This is apparently valid political discourse now. So I'm sorry, legitimate political discourse. Legitimate political discourse. I mean, I can only interpret that as a particular way, right? Like, yeah, Republican Party today officially declared, okay, January 6, 2021 attack on the Capitol and events that led to it as, quote, legitimate political discourse, and rebuked two lawmakers in the party who have been the most outspoken in condemning the riot and the role of Donald J. Trump, and Adam Kinzinger and Liz Cheney. They went further in a resolution condemning Ms. Cheney and Mr. Kinzinger for taking part in the House investigation in the assault, saying that they were participating in the persecution of ordinary citizens engaged in legitimate political discourse. Who wants to be a Republican? Anybody? Just saying. Seems like there's a lot of room to operate over there. Yeah, Glazy, that's why we're opportunistically seizing upon this. This isn't irony, bitch. Pay attention. We're excited by this. It's hypocritical as fuck on the GOP side, but it's hilarious as fuck from our side. These motherfuckers are opening doors for us. Right? Like, who wants to, any of y'all want to sign up to be Republicans? Because apparently they got some leeway over there. Had no idea. Had no idea. Yeah, we might as well. Fucking. What is this? Oh, yeah. Wait, what did Crystal say? Fair enough. Beast. I was about to say just accuse them of pedophilia, but that doesn't keep people out of the GOP. Yeah, that would get them elected. Fucking accusing ANCAPs of being pedophiles when you're trying to take over the GOP just strengthens the ANCAPs. Forgot about that. Man, they really do love their pedophiles on that side of the aisle, don't they? Is this the video? It's the video. Hold on. Give me 1 sec. Let me see if I can... How is this? This is kind of a useless video. Give me 1 sec. Keep the ANCAPs out by accusing them of being decent human. Oh, now that's Caleb. Caleb, good strategist. Caleb, good idea. What we'll do is we'll accuse the ANCAPs of, in fact, behaving like Jesus. We'll be like, I saw them out on the street organizing for pro-immigrant, pro-Black Lives Matters groups. Yeah. I, in fact, saw him eating a taco. All right, I don't see where the shot takes place in this one. There. Okay. Jesus Christ, that's fucking rough. All right, it's in shared content if anybody wants it. Yes, fire. The if anybody wants the Minneapolis Amir Locke body cam footage, it's over in shared content. They were out there bringing the poors in our neighborhood. Damn ANCAPs. Yeah, that's we just explained that to them. That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Oh, you see they're fucking just, fucking, who's the dude that doesn't matter anymore that, like, literally doesn't even have a, Adam Carolla. Adam Carolla. Was talking about how if AOC was fat in her 60s, would anybody listen to her? Like, and people pointed out, they're like, y'all just malding because you find AOC hot. Right? Like, Adam who? Exactly. Fucking, straight up, they're just malding because they want to do her so bad. They want to do her so bad. And they know. They know they can't get with it. Oh, fucking A. This just in Channel A News, Fabian Liberty rumored to be donating 85% of their income to the homeless and choosing not to profit from tax write-offs. What a generous human being. Ben Shabibo's still dreaming of her feet. Uh-huh. Yep, for sure. Let's see. Is that official? That looks like that's official now. Give me a sec. I want to make sure this is a thing. Oh my God, look at this fucking list. Here's the Texas book list. Y'all ready? Viva. Well, you have some extraordinary 12 years ahead of you, people. Oh my God. This was published by the Texas Tribune. Did IBM help manage the list? This is published by the Texas Tribune. A link is in chat. Link is in chat. Nope, Paradise Lost is not on there. True. Not yet on there. Oh, I see Spanish. ¿Qué pasa en mi cuerpo? El libro para muchachos. Putting makeup on the fat boy. How about that radical left? Oh God. How about the radical left cancel culture though? I know, right? I don't have anything that's appropriate for this. I've never written on censorship because I don't fucking consider anybody who talks about censorship a valid human being with her. Yeah, you know what? This is valid. Let's do jury nullification because some of y'all need to know about jury nullification. Americans, play the fuck attention. I can help you out, Karina. Copy in your DMs, Karina. All right. Let me pull. There we go. I don't know if I have a YouTube video on or not. I think I might. Let me check. You guys would know better than I would, probably. Standalone videos. Quick primer to jury nullification. I do. Well, here's a fucking refresher because y'all are gonna need it. Y'all are gonna need it soon. That means I just don't have to record it. It means I can leave the music on. Yep. Fucking take notes, cause this is one of those things that irritates me. People don't take jury duty. I can never serve on a jury. You know that, right? Like, I can't serve on a jury because I'm the stepson of a judge and I'm a noted political activist. I can't serve on a jury. Like, they will never impanel me. I am dismissed first round every time. So I am reliant on others that are already flying under the radar and don't have these sorts of things to take these lessons all the way to an impaneled jury. So, what is jury nullification? Oh, Jesus Christ. Really? Right as I'm talking. Clown. There we go. Canceled. What is jury nullification? Jury nullification is the logical consequence of two rules within the legal system. One, Jurors cannot be punished for a wrong decision. 2. Defendants who are acquitted cannot be tried for the same alleged crime. Essentially, jury nullification is an event in which a jury decides to vote not guilty despite the judge's instructions, the letter of the law, or the defendant's perceived guilt. This can occur for a variety of reasons, including personal, moral, or ethical problems with the law itself, or simply a personal distrust of the process making up the so-called justice system. But Kai, a judge or a lawyer or a cop told me that that's not allowed. These are people with a vested interest in maintaining the status quo of the predatory authoritarian capitalist system in which we reside. And as such, unless you are paying the attorney yourself, do not trust them. Police lie, lawyers lie, judges lie. In Sparf v. U.S., the U.S. Supreme Court ruled that, in fact, juries have every right to nullify laws, but oddly enough, the reason you'll never hear about it was also born of that very same case. While SCOTUS found that it's perfectly legal for juries or a juror to utilize nullification, it is not the responsibility, nor is it required of judges or prosecutors to inform juries of this particular option at their disposal. Seizing upon this opportunity, judges and prosecutors have exploited the language in the ruling to generally forbid any mention of the act of nullification in the courtroom, and in some instances in areas anywhere near the courthouse. Pamphleteers have been arrested for this before. But do not let this act of regressive force fool or intimidate you. Jury nullification has a relatively long and storied history, including modern-day cannabis growers being set free due to juries unwilling to convict, all the way to William Penn being acquitted by English jurors for practicing his religion, Quaker, and even Northern abolitionists facing trial for violations of the Fugitive Slave Act, aiding and abetting runaway peoples who otherwise were considered chattel. So, it's legal. How? What do I do? First, take jury duty, motherfuckers! So many people act as if jury duty is a grind. More than tweeting, more than writing your congressperson, jury duty allows you, as a singular individual, to systemically undermine and launch your own micro-revolution within the confines of a decidedly micro-fascist arena. One person can completely derail the entirety of the weight of the system brought to bear upon a fellow human being. Second, shut the fuck up about it. The prosecutor and judge will never let you be impaneled or added to a jury. If you give even the slightest hint that you are anti-authoritarian, anti-fascist, anti-police, or any of the other host of beliefs and philosophies that threaten their little fiefdom. So, when it comes to the interviews, shut the fuck up about it. Just give bare essential answers. Don't elaborate, and certainly don't tell them exactly what you think about their bullshit tyranny. Third, shut up about it. Part 2. Once you've been selected or impaneled, keep your mouth shut even more. Do not enter the deliberation room and start blasting off about how all this is rubbish and you're not voting not guilty no matter what. You owe no one a reason. You owe no one an explanation. If it gets back to the judge or the prosecuting attorneys that you know your rights and intend to exercise them, they can, and in too numerous of occasions to mention here, have removed jurors from the jury because of their willingness to exercise these rights. Fourth, the art of persuasion. This is where you're going to have to make a decision. Are you going to attempt to go for full nullification or just hang the jury? Now, this is a deeply personal and situational event. It requires you to pay attention to your fellow jurors and read the room effectively. If a couple of jurors are leaning towards not guilty to begin with, side with them. Formulate arguments that augment theirs. Concentrate your energies on jurors that seem to be on the fence anyway. Human beings are pack animals and easily subjected to influence by group pressures. If you feel you can swing a not guilty verdict, go for it. Now, if you're fighting an uphill battle and it seems that in no way can you achieve a full acquittal, then your next best option is to hang the jury. Granted, it means that the defendant may end up being prosecuted once more with a new jury, but it also means more resources consumed by the state and generally isn't great for the prosecution's case and leads to greater rates of acquittal later down the line. All that is required to hang a jury is that you vote not guilty. Not guilty. Period. That's it. Not guilty. End of story. Just keep saying that you feel you still have reasonable doubts about the circumstances and handling of the case. Not guilty. There you go. There's a quick primer on jury nullification. It is one of the most powerful and effective things that you, oh Jesus, I just saw that, that you as an individual in the U.S. justice system can do. Go for your jury duty. Don't try and get out of it. Seem pleasant. Don't seem too eager, but seem pleasant, seem willing. Approach it with that it's your civic duty and that this is one of the things the state expects of you, and you are more than happy to oblige. Well, how do you feel about police? I mean, I suppose they're necessary for the running of society, right? I don't know. I've never thought about it too deeply. Be non-committal. Don't be passionate. Don't agree or disagree with any particular side. Be very centrist. Be very fence-righty. Be very non-committal in your answers. Get on the juries and say not guilty. Now, don't get me wrong. If the fucker's clearly guilty and he's like, you know, kicked the shit out of his wife and kids, fuck him, guilty, right? But if there's anything that is just some statist bullshit, if there's anything that you're like, yeah, this is just an overreach, it doesn't belong to the state at all, this is a victimless crime, some bullshit drug crap, some fucking, charges trumped up from a bullshit stop and frisk. Not guilty. Not guilty. Not guilty. Fire. If you're committed, delete your Twitter. Deactivate your account prior to jury impaneling. Do you have a Twitter account? No, I do not, sir. You can testify under oath. That is not perjuring yourself. You do not have an active Twitter account. It has been deactivated. It is that simple. Do you have a Twitter account? Do you have any social media? No, sir. Done. Don't volunteer anything further than that. This is one of the easiest ways to absolutely fuck the system. Cupcake, I'm just seeing the male rights stuff. Yeah. Doodle would be more productive, Karina. Because Cupcake, chances are Fire's Twitter account is going to be filled with retweets of fuck the popo, fucking pig is a pig is a pig, fucking anti-authoritarian. And if they ask you, do you have any social media, you are swearing under on penalty of perjury. So you better be able to legally say you do or do not. And if you do, they are going to want it. And you are required to provide it. Yeah. So they're going to take a look. they're going to give it a look. And if there's any content on there whatsoever that is anti-state, anti-authoritarian, fucking anti-police, pro-BLM, pro-protest, pro-leftist, you're off. Prosecution will hammer you. Yeah. That's why you go in with your social media deactivated. I do not have any... No, sir, I have no, sir or ma'am, I have no active social media accounts. Deactivate them all. That is perfectly legal. It will hold up under testimony. It has been deactivated. You stated you have no active social media accounts. That's it. Jury nullification is one of the most powerful things we have. And people act like fucking jury duty is just a pain. It depends on the prosecution and or defense. They would. Beast, yeah, they would. If you said that, yeah, they would. They'd take the information. Yeah. Why is this suddenly... There we go. Fuck is going on with this? All right, fair enough. Who said you do realize, Glazy, it's one of the least censored websites. As far as Twitter and Facebook go, like Reddit is probably one of the least censored. 4chan is probably the least censored. But even it has its limitations. You want to know why, Glazy? Because of your legal structure you're such a fan of. It's called tort. Because they can be sued. It's that simple. Because of the statist infrastructure that you're a big fan of, the legal system that you're a big fan of, right? That's why. It's because they are answerable to the state. They are answerable to the court system. They have to cover their ass. Or else they could end up in court spending money defending themselves from shit that they don't want to defend themselves from. And Reddit is like a fucking 4-man team. Reddit's a small company. They have like 52 employees. Reddit is one of the smallest like technology providers. The ratio of employees to internet to website size and usage base, Reddit is the most insane. It is one of the most used websites in the world. And they have like 52 staff. Facebook has tens of thousands. Microsoft has hundreds of thousands. Right? Reddit has like 52. They're like sub 100 staff. And they are legitimately one of the most used websites on the planet. It is insane as a concept. And, dude, the amount of death threats that were coming out of that fucking sub, they had to ban it. Dude, the Donald lasted for years. And they didn't moderate their shit. They kept death threatening. They kept doxing. The mods did not control the community, and the admins were concerned that that community was going to get the site in trouble as a whole. So they fucking axed them. Yeah. Do you know how many goddamn warnings came down to the mod staff of the Donald from the admin side? Dude, it didn't fall out of the fucking sky. For years, that community was doxing people. For years, that community was sending death threats. For years, that community was sending rape threats. That community was so fucking toxic, and they just took warning after warning after warning after warning after warning, and then quarantining, and they fucking quarantined. Yep, sweet. It was quarantined for a long time first, too. Yeah, they quarantined, then fucking, they still didn't get their shit together. They refused to clean up their act, so it got fucking axed. Yeah, they got like a decade's worth of fucking warnings. It was ridiculous. Fucking, what did you want? They're a company that can be held legally liable for this shit. I don't know fucking people's expectations, right? Like, I don't understand fucking people who are like, it violates freedom of speech. Freedom of speech doesn't apply to fucking private companies. Everybody always argued for the fucking private company. Look, if you don't want to have to bake cakes for queers, then guess what? You can't have your fucking the Donald forum. You can't have the Donald subreddit on Reddit. That's what it boils down to. If you're not going to force the cake bakers to bake cakes for queers, then you can't force Reddit to have the Donald. That's just the basics of this shit. You can't have your cake and eat it too. So either the fags get cakes or the Donald doesn't get a subreddit. Which one do you want? It's up to you, Glazy. Which one do you fucking want? Do you want us to force bakers to bake cakes for the queers? Or do you want Reddit to be able to cancel the Donald subreddit? Because these are two mutually exclusive items as far as legal infrastructure goes. Like, they never understand the First Amendment. They never get it. It protects your interactions with the government, not private industry. We have chosen not to regulate this aspect to private industry. Either they have the right to operate their private business as they choose, or they don't. Reddit is a private entity. No shirts, no shoes, no service. I don't understand fucking people when they start talking about this shit. I'm all for it. You want to start nationalizing technology? You want to start nationalizing tech companies? I'm all for it. Let's start expropriating this shit. Let's start expropriating this shit. You're right. You know what? Let's nationalize Amazon. You know what? Let's nationalize the banking system. Yeah. Bank of America. Oh, you know what? Healthcare while we're at it. Let's nationalize them too. Like, what part of this do people not understand? It is so fucking simple. You have chosen to defend private industry. Reddit is private industry. They want to cancel the Donald? They get to cancel the Donald. You know what? If Reddit tomorrow wanted to ban every single account that says pro-Trump anything, they can do it. It might be bad for business, but they can do it. It's perfectly legal. Reddit could tomorrow decide anybody who has shown any pro-Republican, pro-conservative, pro-Trump leanings on their account whatsoever at any time in the history of the profile is permanently banned on an IP basis. Perfectly legal to do. They're not the government. First Amendment doesn't apply to Reddit. First Amendment doesn't apply to Twitch. First Amendment doesn't apply to YouTube. First Amendment doesn't apply to Facebook. These are private fucking companies. How is this fucking complicated? The First Amendment applies only to the government and you. Complaining about fucking Reddit canceling the Donald is dumb. It's just like complaining about Twitter banning or blocking your favorite conservative because they were saying we should burn the Jews and fucking COVID is a Jewish conspiracy or some shit like that. Yeah, you know what? Yeet them off the platform. They're bad for business. Slug Trail, thanks for the follow. constantly. Viva, because Americans don't understand shit for shit at this point. Americans have no history education. They have no constitutional education. They don't have anything. They have no civics education. It is absolutely ridiculous how poorly educated Americans are. Freedom of speech doesn't mean I have to hang out with you if you remind me of my mother, says Nonsense. Preach. What about my freeze peach? Rev, I don't know which one in particular you're thinking of in what aspect. And sweet, no nationalizing until we go direct democracy. I mean, I feel you on that one. Like when we yeet Congress and we go full direct democracy, then what we should do is at that point, we should nationalize healthcare and the banking industry and all of the other shit. Let's see. Oh, I think about the. By the way, what is the Seventh Amendment? That's trial by jury, trial of your peers, heard by a judge, trial of your peers, civil trial, that sort of stuff. Yeah, it's the jury trial amendment clause. I mean, at least yeet the Senate. Yeah, I'm fine with that. What's up, Squee? Oh, you're funny, Bedouin. You're funny. We got one. We actually got one. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. No, God's gift is letting you live another day. Also, all what God provides. Nice, Squee. Nice. I love Allah. Fuck Allah. Fuck Jehovah. Fuck all of them. Yeah, you go into the book burning? I mean, their team's down for the book burnings too. Yeah. I'm okay with that. All the cool people are in hell anyway. All the cool people are in hell. God, all the lamest fuckers are going to be in heaven. It would be so boring to be in heaven. All of the best music, all of the best art, all of the best food, all the best sex, it's all in hell. And by the way, Lucifer, Morningstar, the fallen angel, Samael, honestly, he's the original rebel. If he rules over hell as his dominion, he's gonna like people like me. He was the one who said, fuck you to Allah and said, I want to do my own thing. I want my own free will. I want to be my own person. The same gifts that you have bestowed upon humanity, I wish for my angelic brethren. And he was cast down for it. Samael shall look after me as one of his own. I fear not the hellfires. I fear the vengeance, the unjust nature, the maliciousness, the malignancy of your supposed deity. Your supposed deity that gives children incurable cancers. Your supposed deity that creates bot flies that lay larvae in the eyes of starving infants in Africa. Your supposed deity that causes nothing but pain and suffering through all eternity. God can go fuck himself. Mwah. So, there we go. Squee, can you even tell me what CRT is? He also had a certain preoccupation with infanticide back in the day. Interesting. Hard to believe in a god walking in the pediatric oncology ward. I know, right? Are you aware of the sexy Lucifer? I am. Akka, the brother. Yes. that were commissioned by the Catholic Church in Belgium. They were commissioned an artist to carve a statue of Lucifer and determined it was too sexy. So they commissioned his brother and it was even sexier. Hang on, let me go find him. Sonia Baloo, Sonia Baloo. And with that rant, I click follow. I'm glad I earned it. Thank you. Thank you, Sonia Baloo. Sonia Blue, sorry. Let me get a picture of the sexy Lucifer statues. Because I'm pretty sure they're covered. They're stream safe. Yeah. There you go. Sexy, sexy Lucifer. Yes. Squee. Squee. I'd fuck the devil. Beast. I'd hit it. Oh, look, it's Cat and Kai. Yeah, right? Oh, shit, you're right. Fucking A. Fucking A. I'm doing it. 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 Oh, I'm sorry. Is that a death threat, Bedouin? Bedouin, is that a death threat? Yep, it's a death threat, everyone. Proving the religion of peace is peaceful as always. Bedouin. Fun fact, while we're waiting on the report to get noticed. Fun fact, Bedouin. I grew up in a firearms household. My family owned and ran firearms training facilities. I have trained with the military and some of the best trainers in the world, actually. So your knife doesn't really scare me that much, to be perfectly honest. I'm more than capable of utilizing the Second Amendment in the United States for self-defense. So, I live in Las Vegas. Feel free to come to my town. Squee. Let's see. There we go. On an unrelated note, yes. Hey, look, everybody. Oh, and of course he follows Pinko the bear. Of course he does. Pinko can go fuck himself too. FYI. Themself? I don't know. Themself. Let me just fucking... Pinko can go fuck themselves. Yep. That is a great story. He had the shits from eating the food, and he's like, can I just shoot him instead? Love it. Hey, Anita. Yes, Anita. Now you're triggering the fucking Sharia. Anita, I'm on a tear. Dude, we got fucking Bible thumping book burners right now in the U.S. So I'm baiting out the religious idiots, and I'm having a little fun. All right, Squee, take care of yourself. Good luck. Try not to get too many bans, or get as many bans as you want. I don't fucking know. I am not encouraging you to go troll people, Squee, but enjoy yourself, whatever manner of entertainment you find yourself engaging in. Oh, all right, good on. Rock on, Squee.
Ladies and gentlemen, Alex Jones here for Proudly Radical.
Yeah, by and large.
Since I owe Kai a few favors from back in the old days. Shit, I probably shouldn't talk about that. Wait, why are you still recording? Fine, just be sure to edit it out. Anyways, as I was saying, well, this is Alex Jones, and I just wanted to teach the proletariat a few things about anarchism. Anarchism isn't about chaos. In fact, it's quite the opposite. Anarchism is about the people. It's about solidarity and mutual aid. It's about removing unjust authority and hierarchies. We should all be anarchists. The world would be a better place. Now, I'm going to apologize again to all those parents whose lives I ruined because I'm such a douchebag. Jones, out. All right, Kai, this has got to make us even for that incident you helped me out with.
I mean, do we need to read Ehrlichman's quote? Because apparently, who is this person? Dread 408. Holy shit. John Ehrlichman, aide to Richard Nixon, right? All right. This is with Harper's writer Dan Baum. The Nixon campaign in 1968, the Nixon White House after that, had two enemies, the anti-war left and the black people. You understand what I'm saying? We knew we couldn't make it illegal to be either against the war or black, but by getting the public to associate the hippies with marijuana and blacks with heroin, and then criminalizing both heavily, we could disrupt those communities. We could arrest their leaders, raid their homes, break up their meetings, and vilify them night after night on the evening news. Did we know we were lying about the drugs? Of course we did. Literal quote from John Ehrlichman, aide to Richard Nixon, on the drug war being targeting leftists and blacks. Straight up admitting it in an interview. And if you didn't know this interview existed, well, that's on you for being stupid. I'm sorry. Like, how do you not know this information? Of course, the drug war is racist. Cupcake. No. I'm from Brazil. What's CRT? Critical race theory. It is a collegiate level. It is a collegiate level academic analysis of political, legal, and legal covers that. Political and legal and economic infrastructures in the United States, and the influence that race and racist policies have influenced. Yeah, like that's all it is. Yeah, like, fucking A. Like literally John Ehrlichman admitted in an interview that the Nixon administration knew they were racist and knew what they were doing when they criminalized that and they went after the black community utilizing the drug war. For a fun fact, Ehrlichman means honest man. Holy shit, checker square. Thank you for that one. fucking anything but. Anything but. But that is fucking hilarious. It's classist then, because we know the military-industrial complex takes advantage of the underprivileged, the marginalized, the poor. So it is not only racist, it is classist as well. Yeah, Glazy, we're gonna go out with a fucking bang tonight. We got bad movie night. We got a bunch of really kind of shit movies lined up. So. Also, I didn't get a workout in today, Glazy. I did a little core. But I don't have any legs or fucking weights in, so I got some like excess energy, Glazy. Might as well expend it on some idiots. There's a reason to sprinkle a little crack is a meme. You're up for Big Trouble in Little China and Poultry, guys. Well, we'll see what you guys pick. After, is anything in institutional politics not bigoted? Probably not. Probably not. That happens, Aka. The tongue is a muscle. It's tongue day. Throat and tongue day. La 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 la. Fuck racists. Fuck racists. Do re mi fa so fuck la. Wait. Do re mi fuck fascists. Anyway. Drink scissor. It's like, look at. I don't think I've ever actually had it. I've had codeine, but what do I have to mix the codeine cough syrup with to make scissor? It's like soda, right? Glazy and I just having a side conversation about scissor while y'all fucking go to town with the drug war shit. Nice, Karina. Oh, he likes Provoked Britney. Of course he does. Of course he likes Provoked Britney. Look at the question he asked me. What did he ask? What did he ask? Holy shit. So do black people deserve reparations? Everybody take a minute. Everybody take a minute. Everybody just take a minute. Everybody just take a minute. Please stop typing. Stop hitting send. Stop hitting send. Just wait a second. Just chill for a second. Dread408 asked Irish Swede, do black people deserve reparations or not? Hey, Dread, let me do you a little favor. Swede is working on one of the most comprehensive academic studies ever conducted from an economist's point of view of what exactly is owed black people in reparations. The amount of labor value stolen from them that is owed generationally. He is literally working on one of the most comprehensive studies ever conducted on the study. And you just asked him if he thinks black people deserve reparations. In 10 years' time, his fucking name is going to be a household name because of this fucking study. Jesus goddamn Christ. The hilarity of this. Dumbest goddamn motherfucker in the room tonight. Dumbest goddamn motherfucker in the room tonight. Congratulations. Ding, ding, ding. Fucking, what do we got? Yeah, you know what? You have earned it. You have earned this, my man.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Billy Madison like a motherfucker. You know what? I'm having fun with it. Fucking, hey, Dredd, you want to stop being a keyboard warrior and you want to come on air and try and uphold these fucking argument points live? Want to engage in the dialectical exercise? Want to use your rhetorical device? Want to see how much of a skilled orator you turn out to be? Somebody who doesn't think the drug war is racist, I would love it. Oh, because you can't. You're at a disadvantage no matter what you do. You will forever be disadvantaged trying to use text while I'm speaking over you. I have the mic, I have the camera and the lights. I'm attempting to give you like equal, somewhat more equality and equity in this conversation. But at the end of the day, all they're going to hear is my voice. So, okay. So you've been wrong about the drug war being racist. You've been wrong about the nature of the drug war in its entirety. You've been wrong about you've thought that the person you were talking to would be like bite that bullet and be like, no, I'm against reparations. He's literally writing one of the most formative studies on reparations ever created. How many more ways can you be right? I mean, can you be wrong? Let's see. Oh, yeah, Anita, because they're racist. If you refuse to see the racist underpinnings and overtones and the very tones of the drug war being racist, then you are yourself racist. Straight up. Because we stole the value of their labor. And we constructed the country on built from that stolen labor. It's the original sin. It needs addressing before we can heal. If we don't address it, it will never heal and we'll never move forward. It's a gaping, chest-sucking chest wound in the history and the contemporary nature of this country. Do I care whether MLK supported reparations for black people or not? Should be the question. Just because MLK didn't support it, MLK probably performed what's known as a utilitarian calculus, knowing that if he spoke about reparations and if he said anything positive about reparations, the racist as fuck white people that would inevitably end up assassinating him, by the way, and the FBI infrastructure that encouraged him to kill himself numerous times and attempted to blackmail him, his movement would be undermined. This is what's called a utilitarian calculus. It's the same reason Bernie Sanders doesn't go on the congressional floor anymore and talk about how the CIA needs dissolved. He used to, though, but to gain the seat in the Senate, he knew he had to shut the fuck up about that. Such as the fact that white liberals are the problem. $40 acres and a mule. Yep, sweet. It's because he was a socialist. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., Charleston, South Carolina, July 30th, 1967.
So we suffer from a kind of poverty of the spirit, which stands in glaring contrast to our scientific and technological abundance. The problem is, my friends, that we have learned to fly the air like birds, and we have learned to swim the seas like fish, and yet we haven't learned to walk the earth like brothers and sisters. Racial injustice is still the black man's burden and the white man's shame. So wherever we live in America, we have to face the fact honestly that racial discrimination is present. So don't get complacent. Certainly we've made some strides. We've made some progress here and there, but it hadn't been enough. It hadn't been fast enough. And although we've come a long, long way, we still have a long, long way to go. In 1863, the Negro was freed from the bondage of physical slavery through the Emancipation Proclamation signed by Abraham Lincoln. But the Negro was not given any land to make that freedom meaningful.
You paying attention, Dredd? Hey, motherfucker, are you listening?
And you know, it was something like having a man in jail for years and years, and then you suddenly discover that this man is innocent. And go to him and say, now you are free. The man's been unjustly jailed for 35 or 40 years, and you just put him out of jail saying, now you are free. Don't give him any bus fare to get to town, no money to buy any clothes, no money to get something to eat.
He's talking reparations, motherfucker. MLK's talking reparations. Straight up, his own words, his own speech, his own fucking recording. MLK's talking reparations. Mr. MLK wasn't in favor of reparations. Hey, motherfucker, I just disproved you with MLK's own fucking speech. Everything you've said in this chat has been hinged upon bullshit after bullshit after bullshit. Nothing you've said has factual history. Fucking A. I imagine you already know that I'm much more socialistic in my economic theory than capitalistic. In a sense, you could say we're involved in a class struggle. Fucking capitalism forgets that life is social, and the kingdom of brotherhood is found neither in the thesis of communism nor the antithesis of capitalism, but in a higher synthesis. Call it democracy, call it democratic socialism, but there must be a better distribution of wealth within this country for all of God's children. The evils of capitalism are as real as the evils of militarism and the evils of racism. We're saying that something is wrong with capitalism. There must be better distribution of wealth, and maybe America must move forward towards a democratic socialism. The man's own words. Here, let's listen to the old intro. Here's the old intro to the show.
We must also realize that the problem of racial injustice and economic injustice cannot be solved without a radical redistribution of political and economic power.
Yeah, this motherfucker would compromise with Nazis. 100% he'd compromise with Nazis. Look, guys, I know you guys want to commit some genocide and you guys don't want to commit genocide, but maybe just a little genocide. This motherfucker is the evil white moderate that MLK was talking about. This motherfucker is that fucking is that liberal moderate that causes all of this shit in the world. 100%. Where's that quote, motherfucker? Where's that quote? I want a time and date on it too. Come on, motherfucker. Where's the quote? Because mine is July 30th, 1967. What you got? This is less than a year than when he's shot. Come on. Where's the quote? Put up or shut up, bitch. Keep pivoting. Keep moving those goalposts. But every single fucking time you do, you just look weaker and weaker. Do you want some tape for that ankle? I wouldn't want you to blow it out next time you pivot. Come on. You got it. Come on, Pookie. Chinggis. Also, love the actual like phonetic pronunciation. For those of you who don't know, Chinggis Khan, that's Genghis Khan. We completely mispronounce that man's name all the time. Neither is driving on a road. It's not safe. Logging isn't safe. Life is not safe. I'm okay with this proposition. What's up, Ask? Thanks for the gift sub. Just because something isn't safe doesn't mean it shouldn't be done. Going to the moon was dangerous as fuck. We did it anyway. Deep sea diving, dangerous as fuck. We do it anyway. Working on an oil drag. Again, not the quote. Love it, not the quote. That is literally someone else's analysis, not the actual source quote. Motherfucker, you would have failed the class. Therefore, I will not dwell on the experiences of poverty that derive from racial discrimination, but will discuss the something. And yet, I can give it to you in his own words, July 30th, 1967. Straight up saying, we didn't get reparations and we should have. How do you not even be able to fucking paste successfully in succession? Jesus Christ, you are bad at everything. Then he was in favor of reparations, motherfucker. You just undermined the entirety of your own argument. Holy shit, how dumb are you?
We must also realize that the problems of racial injustice and economic injustice cannot be solved without a radical redistribution of political and economic power.
Do you know the definition of reparation, motherfucker? Because it seems like you don't. We need to start with day one fucking civics. Do you understand what... Oh, there you go. Okay, so a literal dictionary definition. Of course, not a political science or an economics definition, because those would be too, well, academia. But, okay, let's start there. The making of amends for a wrong one has done, by paying money to or otherwise helping those who have been wronged. So how is he not in favor of reparations again? Explain to me. Even if you include poor white people, how is Martin Luther King Jr. not in favor of reparations? Per his own words. You have been arguing this man is not in favor of reparations, and yet by your own definitional set, he's explicitly in favor of reparations. Are you the... Holy shit, you dumb. Yeah, we're not those people. Yeah, I mean, like most people who are racist, he argues racist talking points. I understand that, Chingus. That's a valid point. I understand that. I totally get it. Yeah. Let me help you out, Dredd, since you seem like you need assistance. Any race can be racist.
This is what happened to the black man in this country. I can't limit my concern to the middle class. I can't limit my concern to this particular situation where a Negro comes and says, I'm the first this. I'm just tired of the first Negro. I want some seconds and some thirds and some fourths.
That was MLK prioritizing the black man over the poor white. Only a couple months before he was shot. Interesting. Anyway. Oh, and now he's strawmanning. He's literally strawmanning. Well, they say blacks literally can't be racist. They, not us, because he can't successfully argue against us. His logical fallacies just fall down every fucking time. This is hilarious. I haven't seen anybody pivot this hard. You know what? Let me get you some KT tape. Fucking, you need to wrap that shit? Because you are going to blow some shit out at the rate you're pivoting, man. Fuck it. Oh, now he has just characterized the entirety of the black community. KT tape isn't strong enough for that pivot. A few layers, Cassie. We could a few layers it up. He doesn't have the capacity of learning. He just, the blacks. Just the blacks. The blacks. Fucking brilliant. Oh my god. Ah. Holy shit. I would love to have you on air. Oh, I'd love to hear whatever you sound like. I'm guessing it's something along these lines, but you know, fucking Sister Mama, shut up! I'm on the air. You like this sort of like ad hom characterization, the straw man fallacy shit? All Southerners? Fucking all Southerners are incestual? All blacks? You like how that works? It's almost like it's a bad faith talking point. Wither, you're fine. Now, this guy's providing endless amusement. Like we fucking, I mean, holy shit. Sister Mama, yeah. Cupcake's getting bored? Yeah, we'll see. I mean, you know, fucking. Let's see what we got. What's the best favorite problem you've seen solved by a radical solution? Labor rights. Chungus. Genghis Khan. Yeah. Chungus. Labor rights. Anarchist socialists and some communists through the 1880s to the 1920s took violent action against the state and privatized industry and capitalist ownership class. And through those radical actions, fundamental and systemic action. Right? Radical, fundamental or systemic change, especially that within a political system. Through those 40 years of action, labor rights, right to strike, unionization, children out of the fucking mines, weekends, women, all that sort of stuff. Labor rights. Just like that. Labor rights. 100%. Did he really just pull I'm black? He just pulled as a black man? He just pulled as a black man. Holy shit. As a black man. Yeah, Chingus, 100%. Labor movement in North America, 1880s to 1920s. It's the reason we have a weekend. It's the reason we have vacation time. It's the reason we don't have children smoking cigarettes in mines as coal miners, right? It's the reason, like, yeah, like 100%. And Chingus, where in the world are you? May I ask, like, what country? Given, Australia. Okay. You know Mayday then, right, Chingus? Like you know Mayday. Because most non-Americans know Mayday. How do you not know Mayday? You need to look up the hit. Chingus, I have a video for you. Chingus. Hold on. Standalone videos. History of Mayday. There we go. All right. So, I didn't mean to play it. 1889, May 1st was. There we go. There you go. Chingus, I tagged you in chat. You'd bomb as a streamer. Oh, I'm some of my literature, Chingus, is used by a Thai labor organization. Actually, some of my writing is used is like foundational education for a labor organization in Thailand. So, across the board, yeah. He's not even good at what he does. What's up, non-binary? Yeah, Chingus, I would argue that like the only thing that has ever truly improved human conditions is radical change, is radical action. I would actually argue the opposite of what you are attempting to argue, and I don't know how to say this without seeming like a douchebag when I say it, but I've written and I'm educated well enough on these topics, and I've written on these topics enough that I can state that I would probably have some evidence to back me up when I argue it. I wouldn't even attempt to argue that there isn't casualties. There's always casualties. But See, Chingus, that's the moderate liberal approach, and that's the shit that allows the Klan members to lynch. That's the shit that allows for illegal wars in Vietnam. That's the shit that, like, my counter argument would be that the casualties are happening whether you want them to or not. So we might as well be making improvements, right? Capitalism is killing people. Western, fucking forget Western. Imperialism kills people, right? Hegemony kills people. Ethno-nationalism kills people. Capitalism starves people to death. Capitalism works people to death, right? Like, all of these things are happening whether we're trying to improve them or not. And if radical change causes casualties along the way, then at least we're heading in the right direction along the way. Because people are going to die and suffer under those systems anyway. So we might as well be attempting to make improvements along the way. It's a brutal utilitarian calculus, but it is a utilitarian calculus nonetheless. And it is a sort of rule utilitarian calculus rather than an act utilitarian calculus. Yes. So, but Chingus, I would happily discuss it with you anytime in the future. So, yeah. Yeah, we're dumping on this idiot because he's an idiot. He's a racist dumb fuck who's trying to use every fucking... No, you weren't. You didn't come here with an open mind. You didn't do any of that shit. You came here with fucking racist dog whistles the whole way through, and then you roll out the as a black man, and then you roll out... No, fuck off, Dredd. You racist piece of shit. Like, fuck, I came here with an open mind. No, you didn't. You came here with racist dog whistles. Anyway. Fucking, yeah, Chingus, I'd happily discuss it with you anytime in the future. If you want to join the Discord community, Chingus, it's just !Discord. And you can ask all sorts of questions in there, and people will happily answer and direct you to academic sources and that sort of thing. Yeah. We have people from all across the globe. We've got an Aussie contingent as well. So. God, I would love to know what that... Hang on. That one. Hey, Fratus. And if we can't identify your Discord username with your Twitch username, you're going to have to let us know who you are, or else we may just remove you from the Discord server. So if fucking, like, whoever Think About It is, you're going to need to identify yourself. Mazando, I see you. Your account is completely connected to shit. Caleb, yeah, that's the correct reaction. ¿Por qué no los dos? Dude, there hasn't been a point since you opened your racist fucking mouth. The drug war isn't racist. Dude, there hasn't been a fucking point since that fell out of your dummy mouth. I literally read you an excerpt from John Ehrlichman, Richard Nixon's aide, and one of his top advisors, talking about how they specifically targeted anti-war movement and race, the black community specifically with the drug war. And then you just pivot. 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 Baby, you pivot more than a fucking ballroom dancer. Homie. Pookie, boo-boo, sweetheart. You haven't acted in good faith since moment one in this fucking channel. Why do you think we've been bashing you as hard as you have? You have yet to answer directly. You fucking roll out every racist stereotype you can. You roll out every fucking dog whistle you can. You are a punk bitch, and we all know it. So keep on moving, keep on chugging, and you know what? Don't forget to bleach your Klan hood for the next meeting. Anyway. You pivot more than Kai in a ballroom when he sees canapes and wine. Let's see. What else we got from the book burners? Oh, yeah, some fascist shit. Let's see. Swivel, no swag. Swivel, no swag. Swivel, no swag. Let's see. Oh, one good thing out of the fucking Texas bullshit, the school district that was being asked to remove Michelle Obama's biography actually bit the bullet and said, we're not going to remove the former First Lady's autobiography just because she's black. Oh, yeah, I saw that one earlier. Nonsense. Oh, you want an amazing?
Amazing!
Racist. Oh, you didn't think I'd bite that bullet, did you, Dread? Racist as fuck. Biden is racist as fuck. That jungle fucking comment, the fucking 94 crime bill, all that white fucking just hierarchical economic bullshit, racist as fuck. Just like fucking Kamala's a goddamn cop. Fucking, and Trump was fucking racist too. It's almost like racist old white dudes fucking run this country. Wow, that was difficult. You see how complicated that was? You see how difficult it was? Just to be like, yeah, you know what? That is some racist ass shit. Of course he was against desegregation. He was against all sorts of shit. Hey, Dredd, it used to be considered not racist to own people, too. Just because it's fucking legal doesn't make it ethical, homie. Jesus goddamn Christ, how slow are you? I need to get you a short bus up in this bitch? He wasn't against the desegregation, he was just against the busing. Thanks, Swede. Fucking A. And pivot. And pivot again. And fucking pivot again. I love it. I love it. Homie, you twirl better than a ballroom dancer. It's fucking amazing out here. Gonna disprove the speed of light as a constant with this goalpost moving. Yeah. Oh no! The old white man's racist! Oh, who would have guessed? Here's the hilarity of it, Dredd. This is how fucking stupid you are. I haven't argued in favor of reparations. At no point in this conversation have I voiced the opinion that I personally am in favor of reparations. Martin Luther King spoke on it. Swede is doing research into it. But at no fucking point did I argue that point. This is how poorly you followed this conversation. Holy fuck, you're dumb. I told you to come on the air and have a conversation with me because you'd be at a disadvantage, Dredd. You chose not to. That is your mistake. That is your handicap that you chose to accept. I fucking told you should ignore chat. You should get on the air with me and have this conversation. But no, you wanted to be a little bitch baby about it. And you want to, if I wanted to stream, if I wanted to be on air, I'd be a streamer. Well then, guess what? I told you I was trying to bring some equality and equity to the conversation that you and I could potentially have, but no. You spent the last 45 fucking minutes pivoting, misquoting Martin Luther King, ignoring historical facts, ignoring the racist undertones of this conversation, and the entire fucking time, you just mischaracterized everything I've said. It is astounding the level of inaccuracy and lack of detail and nuance you have brought to this exchange. And yes, I have ad hom attacked you numerous times because it is rare someone comes this so unprepared to something like this. You did not come in here with a fucking open mind. You did not come in here with talking points. You did not come in here with a source. You did not come in here with the ability to quote correctly. You did not come in here with the ability or knowledge to source things correctly. You have been so woefully underprepared to engage in a conversation of this sort of magnitude because let's face it, if we're talking racial disparity and inequality within economic and legal jurisdictions of this country, especially this country, you need to have your big boy pants on. You need to be able to cite academic sources. You need to be able to cite original sources and quotations. You have been unable to do that. You have been unable to understand the nuances involved with the drug war, with the racial undertones, with the chattel slavery, with the evolution of policing in this country, with the legislation and economic racial overtones of this nation. You have been completely fucking unprepared this entire time. Up to and including the fact that now you're making excuses because there were other people talking in chat, and I tried to help you out with that, but you didn't want that help, so go fuck yourself. Anyway. Anita, if you want to stop by the Discord server after the stream, we do Bad Movie Night on Fridays. We're going to be watching Bad Movie Night. We're going to be watching movies that are so bad they're good, and we get drunk and high and that sort of stuff, and we watch them and enjoy them and decompress from a week of doom. Fuck it. So you're more than welcome to come, Anita. Good night either way, Anita. The racist isn't welcome. Yeah, it's Gur. Yeah, straight up. It is Gur from Invader Zim. Later, Chungus. Maybe you should. Maybe you would have been able to argue a little bit better. Neither is denying the racist nature of the drug war right out of the gate, which you did, by the way, which is completely wrong. Just completely wrong. Your initial opening bevy in this channel was 100% wrong, and you've yet to own it. You have been wrong so many times, and all you do is pivot. All you do is attempt to change the topic. Fair enough. Fair enough. There's multiple people arguing with me that it's potentially not ad hominem attacks, as I haven't attempted to undermine your argument by calling you a dummy. I've undermined your argument and then called you a dummy. So my utilization of the ad hominem logical fallacy may be incorrect in this instance. You see, this is how you own you potentially being wrong, is that I've been corrected in my utilization or usage of the ad hominem fallacy category identifier by multiple people in my community, and as such, maybe I haven't attacked you with ad hominem attacks. What I've in fact done is just merely insulted you, because I've corrected you and undermined your arguments first, and then called you an idiot. See? So thank you to, I think it was Caleb and Swede both, who added that nuance and correction to my statement. Thank you both. Cheers. He's a lib. He's a lib. His obsession with the majority and the and productiveness within political spheres. He's a lib. 100%. He's a shit lib. Yeah. This is the moderate liberal that MLK warned about. Yeah. Oh, also the subtle, not so subtle racism of libs as well. My point is, maybe they should learn the lessons from the past. Do I have it? I have it. Oh, look. I plan to lead another non-violent march tomorrow. Martin Luther King Jr. and then the streets covered in chaos. Let's see. Where have I seen this line of dialogue before? Oh, that's right. From racist white newspaper writers in and surrounding the civil rights movement. Oh, fascinating. So was MLK productive, Dredd? Was MLK productive? Or should MLK have like just sat home and shut the fuck up? And yet they used violence and rhetoric. Let's see. Interesting. Fascinating. They destroyed private property. They threatened violence. They used direct action. And yet, Scratch a liberal and a fascist bleeds. Fascinating. Oh shit, y'all! This is non-productive. Just so you know, this is also non-productive. He probably also doesn't understand the founders. Yeah, sweet, 100%. Yeah. The labor rights movement was even more bloody. The labor rights movement was bloody as fuck. The amount of shootings and bombings and burnings and factory break-ins and machinery destruction that happened during the labor rights movement is insane. And I mean, that's what their beloved Tea Party is all about too. The whole Boston Tea Party literally is nothing more than destruction of private property and disruption of commerce. It inspired no less than 10 copycat incidents up and down the eastern seaboard. It went on to inspire numerous acts of, well, what we would characterize as domestic terrorism today. It is the literal history and foundation of this nation is writ with direct action, not peaceful protesting. The majority of things got done by getting in the streets and getting them done. And because there was no photography there at the time, here's a picture of the Haymarket Affair that literally created the global labor rights movement. Oh yeah, there's Blair Mountain right there. That poster is the battle. That poster is the Battle of Blair Mountain. Right behind me. That is the first labor movement in the U.S. And it culminated with the federal government firebombing the labor rights movement. It has never not been that way. Never. Not once. Even with Martin Luther King advocating for peaceful protest, it was a carrot and a stick scenario in which Malcolm X was the stick. Americans, liberals, moderate white liberals, which you certainly represent, Dredd, were given a very basic choice. You can deal with this as MLK says to deal with it, or you can deal with the ramifications as Malcolm X says to deal with it. That shit that you gotta love our all men, white man and black man alike, are my brother, Malcolm, didn't happen until he visited Mecca. Most of the civil rights movement, Malcolm, was straight up stick. It's the way it's always been, whether you want it to be or not. Oh, Asian. They've never not been. The police are the police are the control mechanism for maintenance of the status quo from the state, who has the monopolization on force. The state monopolizes the use of force. The police are the force arm of the state as far as domestic concerns are concerned. So yes, the police are literally the boot heel of the state. Always have been. Oh, you got a Jefferson quote? Yeah, that's a Jefferson quote, Caleb. I see it here. Oof. I'm going to... GL. I'm just going to pull that GL. That was... I hear you, GL. I hear you, but... mention of them is... tenuous. Let's just put it that way. No worries, though. Like, how... California. He's got... Dredd has Californian written all over him. I might be wrong. Probably wrong. But he's got Californian written all over him. He did say Cali earlier. There you go. I'm hungry. I've got some grilled chicken, and some salad for my day, like off the weights. Gonna go like super healthful tonight. Oh, I'm gonna make some beans too. I'm gonna make some fucking quick beans, before we kick off bad movie night. I'm done with this idiot. This fucking, he literally is just an idiot. Yeah, I'm gonna make some quick beans before bad BMN kicks off, and while we figure out what the fuck we're gonna watch. Goat. Basically, I have beans that I have already cooked with seaweed and a little bit of salt, and the seaweed makes them super digestible. So I cook them ahead of time and then jar them. And so, yeah, it's basically I can pull them out of a jar and bring them up to temperature with any sort of flavorants that I want to add, and then use like an immersion blender or something in them and go from there. So I will essentially make like a quick version of refried beans with a little less fat than I normally would, because again, it's a day off from working out. Yes, some sense it's combo. Common Peasant. He basically has been arguing that blacks aren't owed anything, and fucking the drug war wasn't racist, and you have to compromise with the conservatives, and you have to compromise with the majority to get anything done, and that never in the history of the U.S. basically have we ever engaged in direct action that was effective. It's a fucking shithole. But either way, Peasant, yeah, welcome. Fucking... So, yeah, I'm gonna make some, like, basically, like, mock refried beans. Wait, is Dredd Biden? Probably. He just preaches failure and impotence. So yeah, I'm gonna knock out some like refried beans. That right there. That's why the liberals are a toxin. This is why the liberals are a plague. 100%. So follow it through its logical conclusion. You can do it. Yes, poverty is the #1 predictor of crime. Why are all the black people so poor? What's going on there? And given that the white people, on average, have a greater rate of poverty in this nation, why are they not represented equally in the prison industrial complex? Because as you've established, the poor whites are more numerous. And yet the per capita average of imprisonment in this nation is a greater representative of the black population in this country. So how do you end up with more black people per capita in jail when poverty is the #1 predictor for crime and there's more poor white people? Come on, follow it to its logical conclusion. You can get there. You can get there. What do you all want to watch? I posted the image. I posted the option in shared content. I'm sorry, in Bad Movie Night. But let me bring it up on screen. For those that are going to be participating in Bad Movie Night, which some of you are invited, some of you aren't. Here's what we've got on deck for tonight. Zondo, sleep well. Take care of yourself. Much love, my man. I hope Brazil handles its shit. Take care of yourself. Yeah, be safe. Be safe. Be safe, Zondo. Dude, Twin Dragon's pretty bad, Bobby. It's pretty bad. I was looking at, no, Exo, I don't think I have. Let me look for it, though. Cool. Got it pulled up. No, the Amazing Bulk. Oh. Yeah, it's Poultrygeist. It's a turkey. No, it is a different red line. I will tell you right now, Order of the Black Eagle and Twin Dragon Encounter, and the Amazing Bulk are sort of equal. Oh yeah, nonsense. We watched Thanksgiving. The Amazing Bulk, Twin Dragon Encounter, and Order of the Black Eagle are sort of the same badness level. As far as production quality, acting quality, those sorts of things go. The Blob is the, like, 80s one. The TMNT is the Michael Bay live-action one, which is terrifying. So... what's up, Diamonds? So that list, if you want that list, again, that'll be over in Bad Movie Night. And we can figure out after stream what we want to watch collectively. And that the drug war might not have been directly racist. You understand what we're saying, what I'm saying? We knew we couldn't make it illegal to be either against the war or black. But by getting the public to associate hippies with marijuana and blacks with heroin, and then criminalizing both heavily, we could disrupt those communities. We could arrest their leaders, raid their homes, break up their meetings, and vilify them night after night on the evening news. Did we know we were lying about the drugs? Of course we did. But he's not sure if the drug war was directly racist. This is why we're done. This is why we're done. Common Peasant, that is John Ehrlichman, aide and advisor to Richard Nixon. And when he says we, he meant the Nixon administration. No, I am literally quoting an advisor and aide to the President of the United fucking States. Later, mister. Love you. Take care. No, I agree. The war on drugs was obviously a ploy to lock up blacks. Of course it was. It was an anti-war thing, and it was to attack the black community. Yeah, it was racist. It was classist and racist. This motherfucker's like, I'm not sure if it was racist. It literally was. Straight up. But this dumb motherfucker still, like, fucking... Again, if I were arguing in favor of reparations, Common Peasant, I might have an argument for you. But I'm not arguing in favor of reparations. I'm arguing that MLK was in favor of reparations and spoke on them. I'm arguing that Irish Swede, who, when queried by this dumb motherfucker as to his belief on reparations, is literally one of the foremost, working on one of the foremost fucking studies on reparations, right? Like that maybe I would have something for you if I were sitting here arguing in favor of reparations. But I haven't been. At any point tonight. No. At no point tonight did I argue in favor of reparations. But Dredd is too stupid to follow the conversation. So, yeah. Is Dreaded 408 Rick? Dude, he's definitely got Rick vibes for sure. He's got Rick written all over him. Fucking... Yeah, he fucking, who's Rick? You, motherfucker. You're Rick tonight. Congratulations. Fox News level racist. Fair enough, Swede. Again, Peasant, yes. I'm an anarchist. Like, this is what this dumb motherfucker has yet to understand, apparently. I'm an anarchist. Right? He's arguing from the position of Democrats and Republicans. He's caught in a binary trap and unable to see his way free of it. I am not caught in that trap. I see the grays outside of the black and whites. So, like, our entire fucking, like, this entire exchange has been nothing but, me trying to kick water uphill. Like, it's pointless. So, yeah. I didn't need that, though. I wouldn't. I'm an anarchist. Anarchists have this great phrase. There is no project of projects. Anarchism isn't prescriptive. I don't tell you what to do with it. It's a methodology. It's a lens of analysis. It's a tool belt filled with tools. I don't tell you what to do with those tools. That's the beauty of it. I'm not prescriptive. I'm not an authoritarian. My vision of the future has to be met with other people's vision of the future. This is the conclusion that a nuanced adult comes to. If I created a system full of individual autonomy and full of affinity groups and free association, how would I prescribe the form it takes? It could be syndicalist in nature. It could be communist in nature. It could be primitivist in nature. You are so propagandized, you are so brainwashed that you literally can't see your way through that binary, can you? Peasant gets it. This is a pointless conversation. You are essentially the same as, like, take your pick. Fucking take your pick. Nancy Pelosi or fucking, fucking Ron DeSantis. Honestly, this is completely not worth my time at this point. You will never understand this concept. I wish you could. I wish you will one day, but you will never grasp a concept like this. It's too big of an idea for you. It requires too much nuance. It requires too much academic learning. It requires too much direct action. It requires too much involvement in the streets. It requires so much that you will never experience or understand, apparently. It would require you to experience a system that is non-hierarchical for once in your life. Have you ever experienced a hierarchically organized situation? Have you ever experienced a true cooperative moment? Have you ever engaged in consensus decision making? Do you understand distributed topological formats? No, of course you don't. So why would I bother with the likes of you? Because you don't want to learn these topics. I teach those who want to learn. I explain to those who want to learn. I give resources and my time to those who want to learn. The likes of you, your entertainment on a Friday night. This is just a throwaway stream. Friday nights are when we let loose and have some fun. This has been us as a community having fun because you're essentially a play toy for us. You're not somebody who wants to engage in good faith. You're not somebody who came in with an open mind. If you came in with an open mind, you would have tried to query the room as to our fundamental ideological and philosophical beliefs. What are the meta-ethical levels? What are the meta-ethical positions that you take as a community or as an individual streamer? Do you have any philosophical underpinnings that I can analyze and begin to learn about you from? Thereby I can develop a viewpoint and a position? No. No, I can't. No. Instead, what you came in with was the drug war isn't racist. Which, by the way, it is. So, again, I'm done. I'm just done. Like, and I can see over here the red tagging. Homie, I'm not even reading it. I'm just on flow of consciousness mode. I am not reading a single word you write at this point because it's not worth my time. You are worthless to me. Now go somewhere else so we can wrap up and we can enjoy the rest of our night and get into bad movie night mode. Go somewhere else. You're not wanted here. No one wants you here. You are a moderate shitlib, the likes of which enable Klan leaders to lynch black people. Okay? You're the problem. You're the reason that book burnings are happening in this country, because your shitlibness refuses to actually do something about book burners, right? You're the reason. You're the reason we're slipping into a Christian theocracy. You're the reason that we have trickle-down economics. You're the reason that we have an out-of-control military industrial complex. You're the reason the prison abolition has not happened. Right? It's all of your shitlibness. So go somewhere else. Stop tagging me in chat. I will not be reading your statements. They will not have an impact on my consciousness or psyche. Move on. And if you don't, then, well, we'll just remove you. So have a good rest of your night. I hope one day you can experience a truly cooperative organization. Maybe get involved in, I don't know, food not bombs. Go feed somebody. Understand what it means to not have a boss bearing down your neck all the time. Maybe research cybernetic theory so you can understand hierarchical organizational methodologies, and look into distributed topologies while you're at it. If you really want to learn something, read The Government of No One by Ruth Kinna, Kinna. You won't be reading that book. I know you won't be reading that book. I've read the likes of Adam Smith. I've read the stuff where capitalism comes from. I've read the shitlibness. You will not be reading these things because, let's face it, you don't want to actually understand any of these topics. You're happy caught in your binary black and white bullshit shitlib world. So, again, you could avail yourself of the reading list that I'm pretty sure just got posted based on the size that I can see out of the corner of my eye. That looks like a reading list. You can avail yourself of these things, but you won't. We all know you won't, because let's face it. Books like this scare you. In fact, I have. Peasant, I have spent 12 hours worth of videos. I have 12 hours worth of videos debunking the Austrian economist, right-wing libertarian, and so-called anarcho-capitalists. Hoppe is an ethno-nationalist fascist who is a homophobe and transphobe. He has specifically said that by force, homosexuals would have to be purged from a libertarian society. He has stated unequivocally that letting black people in from Africa would delude the gene pool and dumb down Europe. So there's Hoppe. Rothbard was a bad faith actor who was also racist, also advocated for modalities of operation that would lead to, how do I put this? Shops in which mothers are forcibly impregnated and their children are sold on the market. Yes, you'd think that would violate the NAP, but not according to Rothbard. Friedman is a douchebag. Hayek and von Mises are anti-empiricist, anti-science nutbags who absolutely refuse to acknowledge any amount of data set that is put before them. So yes, I've read these people, I've studied these people, I can speak on these people. And I have spoken on these people, and I've done 12 hours worth of videos on these people. So yeah, the right libertarians and the so-called anarcho-capitalists can go fuck themselves too. Though those neo-feudalist bastards. Yeah. Yeah. Also, Nozick, a little bit of Ayn Rand, although she's a fucking cunt and a half, but I do discuss her a little bit. Let's see, what else? Yeah. God, we have to spend some time on the Lockean Proviso as well. Sweet. That is hilarious. His justification of property rights for like the basis of his whole theory is, well, let's say tenuous at best. And the right system that Nozick describes leads to situations in which people's consent can be exploited and oppressed, mainly supporting the violation of these certain rights by creating other ones simply because of like evil consequences, I believe is his specific wording. Basically Nozick constructs a theory that when faced with the reality of like unfreedoms and let's say domination, would create for many, would justify the unfreedom as an expression of liberty. So regardless of outcome, initial assumptions are what matter in Nozick's system. So his intuitive rights system will lead to some insanely non-intuitive outcomes. Also, his theory of property rights is, well, tenuous at best. Let's just put it that way. So yeah, there's Nozick's got problems. Esk, I need to put some in though. I need to put some in. Somebody remind me, somebody tag me, somebody send me a DM, somebody something on Discord, please and thank you. Somebody remind me to put reading suggestions for cybernetic theory on the reading list, please and thank you. Mod, somebody, just tag me, DM me, put it somewhere on the Discord server so I remember to do it. Thank you, Cassidy. So just read that sweet fucking comment. You're welcome, Ask. I'll get you some stuff. It's a big topic. That's the problem, Ask. There's no one definitive text on the matter because cybernetic theory is a umbrella theory that encompasses a whole host of, like, machine learning falls under cybernetic theory. Information theory falls under cybernetic theory to a certain extent. Hierarchical organizational systems falls under cybernetic theory to a certain extent, right? Distributed topologies, like topology itself is a topic, but distributed topologies falls under cybernetic theory to a certain extent. Like, it's a big fucking topic. The room is not, no. Yes, we're breeding loyalists around here. All right, where did I get tagged? Mods, thank you. I'm gonna mark this as mark unread so I can keep it up there. Peasant, do you believe in private property? Is this the Peasant? What school of economics / opinion on private property is the elucidation of differences within ideologies that probably we would need to explore. And take your time, my man. Take your fucking, don't feel rushed to. Yeah. Your story in Commons. And then they beat a cop to... Oh, and then they beat a cop to death with an American flag, something that soon hung proudly in the minds of Americans in the coming revolution against the occupying army across the nation. The LA and NYPD reigned against the common man long enough after the people began to stand up for the communities, and the cops soon learned of guerrilla tactics as it was inflicted on them and their search parties with the American people, leaving American flags standing in the place where the hateful rival once stood. It is a thing, Wither. Good job. It would if you volunteered at a halfway house or a drug rehabilitation facility. Like, what? It's fucking hopeless. 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 Yeah. Like, what possibly could you learn? Yeah, of course he's lying. He works in bad faith. Yeah, try being homeless. That'll teach you a lot about the drug war. No, what you need is empathy. See, you need empathy. No amount of history will teach you to be a less of a shit human being. You need empathy. Empathy is what you gain from interpersonal exchanges. Oh my god. I used to go to food banks as a kid. I used to go to food banks as a kid. Oh. Peasant? Peasant. I'd love to have a conversation with you sometime. Yeah, that doesn't directly relate to empathy. Hi, my name's Kai. My mom's been a nurse for well over 50 years. I grew up going to ORs. She was a managing nurse for operating rooms, recovery rooms, and ERs. It does not directly relate to empathy. I have met plenty of doctors who have zero empathetic skills. I have met nurses with shit bedside manner that are cold and callous towards their patients. It's not an automatic qualifier. Either way, common peasant, somebody who actually fucking matters. Common peasant, I would love to have a conversation with you, actually. And you've exhibited every fucking symptom of being deprived of an empathetic response. So, like, yeah, the majority aren't. You? Probably. Common peasant. Yeah, like, if you want to come on... What time is it? It's 9:01. Common peasant, if you want to come on the air sometime and have a conversation with me, or if you want to have a conversation with me behind the scenes on the Discord server without being on the air, I would love to explore. I'd love to have a conversation because I'm well versed in the right-wing libertarianism and that sort of thing. And I'd love to get to know you more, my man, and I'd love to like explore some of these ideas with you. So yeah. Yeah, I'm Common Peasant. Join the Discord server. Exclamation Discord if you want it, my man. And yeah, like stick around, ask questions, see what's up, fucking Let's figure some shit out. So either way, hey, Goat, thank you. Thank you for the gift sub, Goat, and congratulations, Common Peasant. You now have a sub. Oh, and I love a fucking account that has the same name, so I know who the fuck you are. Either way. Oh, hey, Flywing. Oh, jeez, we're winding down here because we're going into bad movie night, Flywing. This is Friday. We're going into bad movie night. We don't know. You're now subscribed to a communist. I mean, I'm not a communist, so I don't fucking know who the fuck you're talking about being subscribed to, Common. Although the law, like, get what you're going on. Smoke weed every day. Fucking. If we can't, FYI, if we can't identify your account on the Discord server related to your Twitch account, you will be removed quickly from the server. So, know that. Peasant, we know who you are. Zondo, we know who that is. Think about it, and yeah, know that. Just know that. Viva, I hope you get some rest, Viva. Knowing how difficult rest is for you, I hope you get some rest, my man. Sleep well. And Viva, by the time you wake back up, we'll probably be watching movies still. So stop back by, Viva. Why I need to tell you that, you stop back by anyway. No, I don't do panels. Movie 2 or 3 at the latest. I don't do panels. Vosh has come in here a few times. I don't talk to the likes of I don't do Destiny. I don't do the hippy dippy panel. I don't do that sort of thing. No. I've had conversations with Eris on the air, Sam on the air, a few. Like, yeah, I've had conversations with these people, but I don't do panels. I don't do debates. I don't do those sorts of things. Because, well, they aren't debates. I've rarely, as somebody who grew up doing speech and debate, mock trial, constitutional issues, these aren't debates. They're not. So, yeah, no. I have past episodes, like I said, I've had Eris on the air. I've de-radicalized from like authoritarian communism a few people. I've interacted with X, Y, and Z, but yeah, no, you're looking for something else entirely. Yes, I've also interacted with, you should link in the Cuckoo episode. I've also interacted with the likes of spirit science types as well. So. Last week we had a center aisle from Denmark, who now lives in Canada, come on the air, who did not understand anarchism and got it explained to him. And by the end of the conversation, anarchy, yes. By the end of the conversation, he was even more disillusioned with capitalism and looking into anarchism even more. By and large, if I have somebody on the air, it actually isn't confrontational. My on-air conversations, Dread, take a different tactic entirely. When you sit in chat and you just like to fucking text out random bullshit, no, Crimson, I probably wouldn't, but it depends on the person and the topic. And it depends whether I'm taking the affirmative or negative position on the topic, because the topic wouldn't necessarily even be a topic that I engage in propaganda for. So it would all fucking depend on a variety of nuances. But the truth of the matter is that probably not, but potentially so. But those kinds of conversations are reserved for people who actually have the cojones, the huevos, to get on air. I can't engage in a Socratic methodology effectively with somebody who's in text. I can't read your nuance. I can't read your tonality of your voice. I can't tell context from text. So by limiting yourself, you disable the actual conversation. So there's no point to it. So why bother? So anyway, did we figure out? Yeah, I've heard that excuse before as well. It's a common excuse. No, it's not. I run a bar. Oh, that's a deep cut, beast. That's a fucking throwback. Yeah, I run a bar. Why is your voice that easily identifiable? Are you going to identify yourself and then say some shit that's cancel worthy? Cat, Cat, get on the air. Cat, just jump on the air. As I hear you can now that the fucking now it's changed entirely. Now it's I can get hacked on Discord.
Jesus Christus.
Oh, it has been a thing. We got this genius in chat, Dread, who I mean has had just bad take after bad take after bad take. Still here though. Credit where credit's due. But Common Peasant's an interesting dude. I want to talk more to him. It has been one part Bloodsport, one part circus.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, and he's got excuses. He's got tons of excuses. He runs a business, so he doesn't want to get canceled. Also, he may get hacked from Discord.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, so we're talking about this time. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Fucking dude, they're always. Come on.
You know what?
Yeah. So. Yeah, it's a special time.
Yes, I could see that.
Ninja, Electron apps are so hackable. Yeah, it's fucking because he doesn't understand what Discord is. It's a fucking webpage. It's a webpage.
It is.
Yeah, like, it is literally powered by fucking JavaScript and HTML. It's just a fucking webpage. Again, Flywing, I don't even fucking know what you're talking about. What's fucking university professor who was arrested in Boulder this week?
That nonsense. Also, what's up, Ancom Libra? I saw you do the stupid uwu shit in chat.
Is it the guy who fucking threatened to shoot up to do a mass shooting?
Beautiful.
Is that the same guy? I don't even know what the fuck you're on tonight, Flywing. Like, I don't even know what you're referencing or talking about. Would you say the same about an 800-page manifesto from a university professor who was arrested in Boulder this week? I mean, you mean the guy who fucking... Yeah, here's the 800-page screed and the video that fucking threatened a mass shooting. Oh, Jesus Christ. He then sent several messages to faculty and students on Monday, including a memo outlining his threats and a YouTube video entitled UCLA Philosophy Mass Shooting. The video then included footage from the mass shooting in the Las Vegas Music Festival. Yeah. I don't know. Justify and support police state public interrogation warrants and public opinion that the justice system has probable cause.
The fuck?
I don't know what he's on about. Like, yeah, you know what? We could build an apparatus that wouldn't require statist infrastructure to address this threat. Yeah. Yeah. No, fuck the police. Fuck the police. Even in this situation, fuck the police. Right? Like, yeah, I'll bite that fucking bullet. But, like, again, we could have easily handled this as well. Also, this smacks of, like, fucking academic breakdown. He's a philosophy lecturer and postdoctoral fellow. And this has got those vibes of, like, an academic who snapped. One too many research papers. Fucking A, yeah. He's worried about being hacked on Discord, yet uses Twitch. Of course he does. Of course he is. We've already established he even rolled out the as a black man cat.
Oh, fuck.
Unprompted. I'm black mixed and my fucking rolled out the like dog whistle shit too. Like my black father, somebody asked about his black father, like, you know, and he's like, well, I never knew him. He ran away.
Every time.
Yeah. And, he's literally he's just typical shit lib territory. Like, that's just like, well, you know, what are you going to do? Fucking join the GOP, which, by the way, we might. Based on some shit that I was reading earlier, we're like, dude, we could fucking take the GOP at this point. These guys are fucking retarded. Again, this is bad. Like, we could probably take these idiots over. But yeah, it's the lesser of two evils binary argument from somebody who's never actually encountered, you know, nuance or gray.
Right.
Over and over and over, and so many pivots. We offered him tape for his ankles, but he rebuffed us. But so many pivots. Also doesn't understand how to cite sources. I mean, it's astounding that we've like stopped teaching this lesson apparently. Cite your sources, and it comes back with like an analysis by somebody else. It was bad. It was bad. But, you know, the drug war isn't racist. Also, brilliant take. After being read the quote by Ehrlichman, where he explicitly states the Nixon administration was using it for racist purposes, he still wasn't sure if it was racist. So, definitely good faith. Yeah. And, you know, yeah. It's been, and Quebec isn't French. Hey, Viscous.
Wait, was that like an unironic take here?
What?
That Quebec isn't French?
No, it's just Rye being sarcastic.
Okay.
And got so close. Talked about the disparity. It knew that poverty equals crime. Knew about the disparity in imprisoned black population, and just didn't quite connect the dot. Like, well, there's more poor whites than there are blacks. Yeah.
You just didn't understand percentage of population here?
Like, connect the dot. Just try and get there, man. Just try. You're fucking a millimeter away. You're a millimeter away. If poverty is the number one predictor for crime, And poor blacks account for a lesser amount of the population, and there are more poor whites, and there's more blacks in prison. What's going on here? You can do it, homie. Like, yeah, it's been rough.
Fucking Christ.
Yeah, California liberal though. Yeah.
Even worse.
Yeah. Yeah. Who, again, is afraid to have the conversation because, you know, he might get canceled by his voice alone, which, by the way, means he's going to say something cancelable. That right out of the gate. Fucking, let's see. Oh, God. And then, two, fucking might get hacked over Discord. So what is this, Cassidy? The State University of New York at Fredonia is investigating a distinguished teaching professor of philosophy after video of him discussing pedophilia surfaced on social media. Clips reportedly taken from a podcast appearance and philosophy discussion on YouTube show Stephen Kirshner. Is this the same guy? Wait, hang on. Is this the same guy, Cassidy? Did philosophy discussion on YouTube appear to show Stephen Kirshner musing about the threshold age for adult child sex, whether or not there should be one at all, and comparing sex to other activities that children engage in that they don't understand all that well. University president said the professor's views are reprehensible, don't represent the values of Fredonia. They're solely the professor's views. The matter is being reviewed. Oh, God. Later song. It's a different guy. Okay, good. Like, Jesus Christ. If the 800-page manifesto, like, fucking mass shooter threatener guy also had some videos online of, like, talking about age of consent, like, holy shit, he's just fucking checking all the boxes today. Fucking. Okay. I don't have it's now I don't have Discord. It's moved to I don't have Discord. You don't even have to install Discord. Discord runs off of a website. So you don't even need to install Discord. So like, again, keep those excuses coming, bro. Keep those excuses coming. Let's see what I got in shared content. Okay. That's Cassidy. Fucking someone who wants to go to college for philosophy, the behavior people philosophy departments are really making me reconsider it. Dude, Viscous. Yeah. The problem with, like, this is, you know, I dated a fucking philosophy major and he's probably got his doctorate. I mean, he's almost guaranteed to have his doctorate by now. When asked, I said, what the fuck are you going to do with a PhD in philosophy? He said, I'm either going to become a professor of philosophy or I'm going to go back to school and get a law degree. And I said, why law? He said, basically, because if you can argue existence itself, you make a pretty decent attorney. That's kind of the underpinning problem, is that philosophers sit in a space in which everything is fair game. Like, they're playing around with nuance. They're playing around with the underpinnings and the arguments and the meta-ethical analysis of just everything. If you're comfortable arguing and discussing the very fabric of existence, well, part of the fabric of existence is age of consent laws. And sometimes the conversation turns to that in their weird fucking circles. And based on what school of philosophy you may belong to, you may have some really fucky takes on that. Yeah, it's a whole thing. So, yeah. So what'd you do today?
Long story short, basically just fucking drove around the town and questioned my life.
Fair enough.
Yeah, just one of them days.
Today was my workout off day, so core only, and then stream.
Yeah, although I did do a consumerism and hit my dopamine glands with the new pipe bubbler that you saw.
Yep.
Clearly for tobacco.
Clearly.
Twitch.
Yep, 100%.
And then I got a grinder as well, a new one, because I've been grinderless for a while. Also for tobacco, Twitch.
100%.
Yes.
As is in alignment with the federal laws. Yeah, we got a list. We got some really fucking cheesy movies potentially lined up for tonight. You got a grinder.
I actually do. Don't ever look for me. Wink.
Fucking. But yeah, we're you thought the grinder was for coffee. Yeah, it is.
Really?
Yeah, it's for coffee. Still become a philosophy major if you don't want to get canceled. I mean, don't sign the letter. That's all.
Yeah.
Fuck, just don't sign the fucking letter.
There comes a point where you have to just suck back to normal.
Yeah.
And just,
Oh no, we're still gonna talk about you, Dread. Like, I see that go by. I didn't sign the fucking letter. Oh my fucking god. Let's see. Hang on. Let me check. I'm pretty sure. Hang on. Yeah, no. You signed the letter. It's right here. I see it right here. You signed the letter, nonsense. Anyway. Oh.
Yep. Dread from it.
Yep.
Run from it. Fear it. You'll never escape the cancellation nonsense. Fun fact, never seen Infinity Wars.
I offered you, neither have I. I offered you that option moment one, Dread. Moment one. You refused to take it. So that is what it is. Either way, you're not going to be learning much because once Cat's here, and it is, it's 9:30. Fucking close enough. We're going to go have some fun. So, Jesus goddamn Christ. What a
my sweet
what
Jesus
a fucking
Christ.
cursed goddamn URL that ever was. Holy fuck,
for
Exel.
Bing.
Jesus, that is a cursed URL.
Oh, Excel solved the fucking the Zodiac Killer's puzzle. It was nonsense all along.
Yeah, it was nonsense. Yeah, my eyes. Jesus Christ, that was a doozy.
Yeah.
You know what? Oh, he's playing Dying Light. He's just chatting. A or B, Cat? A or B?
I'm gonna flip a coin. I don't have a coin. B.
Okay. Oh, wait, hang on. He's not even there. So
Damn it.
That's what happens when that.
I was looking forward to actually seeing his shit because I haven't watched a stream of his yet.
Yeah, we raided into him a couple days ago.
Yeah, I remember. We met him too. He was real chill.
So yeah, we'll raid over to Mitre. And
Meaty boy.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing Bad Movie Night. So those of you who know what to do, know what to do. Yeah, thank you, Libra. Everybody else, fucking see you Monday. We didn't do anything this week. We had a few. Oh, Aspen, you getting fucked up with us all? Oh, with us? Nice. Join the raid, season the meat. Broke leftist bought a bubbler, now has no coin to flip.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. Hey, you're welcome, Libra. You're welcome. Yeah. Fucking. All I can say is if you see someone burning a book this weekend, I mean, just remember the dead Kennedys. That's all I have to say to you guys. Beyond that, let's go say hi to Meat. 8 seconds? Yeah. See you guys in voice chat.